Hello and welcome once again, fellow gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of War of the Walkers 7 Days to Die, of course. I've taken a day off camera, as I said I was going to do, post-horde, just to do a bit of grinding, really. I haven't done very much in the way of that's the wrong button. I haven't done very much in the way of grinding for wood. We definitely need to do that because our wood is getting very, very short here. That's pretty much representative of the whole wood supply that we have at the moment. Obviously, a lot of it has gone into the base. But something else I have done, as you can probably see, I've got a couple more items around here. First of all, we've got this second forge, which I've got running, making cement, basically. So, cement. This is just basically our dedicated cement crafting forge. And I've got a concrete mixer, which is just currently mixing up some sands there. And this, I said I was going to, well, I said I wasn't sure whether we were going to need these things, given that we're not building in concrete. Well, I've sort of had a change of heart. We now are definitely getting spitters turning up, and they will make short work of this base, obviously. So what I thought was we'd start another little project, just for fun, and for saving our lives as well and all of our stuff. So that is what we're going to do, but we've got a few things to do first. Here we go. I'm just upgrading and repairing my stuff. So I've done this with my crossbows, you can see. Oh my goodness. Looks like I can't actually upgrade that anymore, doesn't it? So that's interesting. I don't know why that one won't upgrade any further. Clearly 450 is kind of my limit with that for the moment, and that's because of my toolsmithing, or rather my weaponsmithing. Look at that, we can get 500 with the axe. Let's just have a look at my skills. Of course, I've got 9 out of 10 for weaponsmithing and toolsmithing. So that gives me a maximum crafting quality of 500. However, that does not explain why these two machetes... Yes, it does. One's tungsten and the other one is iron. How stupid. Okay, that's not going to work then. I forgot that I had a tungsten machete. Okay, so we're just going to have to leave that one for the time being. Okay, so this is not a pipe bomb. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to blow up my entire base here. So we've got that, and basically I'm just going to leave that smelting. We'll have screamers turning up. One turned up during the night already, and basically... got more stone going through there. Yes, we have. So they just kill themselves on the spikes ultimately, so we're just going to leave them to it. Now here we have a couple of these boxes. There we are. So we'll start out by having a look-see. Oh, look at that lot. Nice. General supplies. Lovely. There we go. So some of this might come in quite handy, actually. We've got a couple of vault hatches there. Very nice indeed. A Desert Eagle. They're not great, actually, because I currently don't know the recipe. That isn't what I meant to do. Put it in there and sell it. We don't know the recipe at the moment, so that's not particularly useful to me. What's the coat I've got on at the moment? Is this better? No, it isn't. It looks better, but other than that... that one's in much better nick. So what I might do is put this duster in here. There we go. I should probably go on the bottom there, shouldn't it? There we go. And then we've got some ammo to put away in there. That is not what I meant. That. Oh, my coordination today is terrible. Then they want to go in there. Okay, so we have a bit of a plan. We know what we're going to do. We've got a project, but it's going to take a little bit of organisation to achieve. Excuse me, I've got a real frog in my throat this morning, as we say. Put those repair kits away as well. There we go. I'm not carrying around anything we don't need, because what we're going to need is we're going to need our fourth bench here, and that's a builder's workbench, in order to be able to craft rebar. Because down here, no, not there, here we have got lots of rebar, but we can't turn that rebar into rebar frames to build in concrete, which is what we want to do, until we've got a builder's workbench. So we're going to need to get a builder's workbench, and a builder's workbench is something that you can only craft if you buy the recipe, which we could do if we had the points, but currently we don't. If we look it up in here, there, and that's going to cost us 15 points. Now we also need to maximise our tool or weaponsmithing as well, which is going to cost us 60 points total. So we're seriously, you know, I don't think we're running out of, what are we, level 114. We're nowhere near to the limit yet, but still, We've got a lot of things that we want to buy, but what we can do is see if we can buy one at the traders. So that is kind of part of my plan. We'll just take that little lot and then we can sell that while we're there. But first, there is the small matter of our electrician quest here. We'll just make that our active quest. Well, we need to craft and place a battery bank. Now, we do actually know the recipe for a battery bank now because we bought it. There we go. Finally learned. Which means that I'll probably have to craft it here. Let's just have a look and see what we need. Battery bank. Forged iron, electrical parts, electronic components, and plastics. Here we go. Electronic components, plastics, forged irons over here. Magic. Alright, here we go. Battery bank. Now, I have to make this in here. There we go. And I have to make sure that I'm looking at it while it crafts as well. So our quest says craft it and then place it. This we're going to do. However, I don't really know where it's going to be ideal to place it. So for the moment, I'm going to stick with crafting it. And then maybe we won't worry about placing it. There we go. So that's half of that dealt with. We've got our battery bank. There it is. But for the moment, what we're going to do, we're going to put that in the garage with the batteries so that it is in the appropriate place. There we go. We've got almost a full battery bank's worth of batteries there as well, which is great. So we'll leave those in there for the moment because at the moment I don't quite know where to place it. I don't know where's going to be the best place to put it. Now there's a screamer on her way. I haven't got anything to snipe her with particularly well from here. The crossbow's going to be not particularly adequate. Let's just go into sneak mode and see if we can take her out. No, we can't because stealthing with... You see, I couldn't even see her, but she could see me. Die. So that's fair, isn't it? We've got a few zombies to take care of. But we may as well do it for the experience. There we go. Alright. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. He's already dead. Oh, and so are you. In a second. We've also got a quest to kill a few wolves. Oh, for goodness sakes. This looks like a boss to me. Look at her put blue hair. Zombie boss. Nurse boss. Nice. Okay. So we're getting a hardcore zombies turning up now. So, yeah, we've also got a quest, Wolf Hunter. Kill Wolf, 1 of 5. There we go. So we'll just make that an active quest as well. So we haven't got very much. We haven't got very much to sell. And we also haven't got any dukes at all at the moment. Unless I chose to put them... Oh, for goodness sakes, woman, completely missed the ladder. Unless I chose to put them in... Nope, here. And I think I might have done that. There we go. There's my dukes. I did think I had some. There we are. Okay, so we're going to get on the bike. And we're going to head to... Let's see, which trader? We're going to go... What we want as well... Let's turn that off. What we want is to find a working stiff. Now, we know there's 2 of them somewhere right opposite each other in one of the towns we discovered. I just can't remember where. Maybe they're up to the north a bit, or were they over here? We had 2 working stiffs right next to each other pretty much, or right opposite each other. And I think it's here, actually, but I don't seem to have marked them, which is kind of stupid of me. But I think it was up there, because that's where we last went. There's a trader there as well. So maybe that's the thing to do, is to head up in that direction. There's a class trader over there. Okay, so we'll put our flag over there. And we need to go north out of town in order to get there. So that's what we'll do. Let's head out. Whoa! You are taking trap damage. You see, I shouldn't take trap damage off that barbed wire. I can't quite understand why that is happening. I shouldn't take trap damage off the barbed wire because it's not even north. Not even on the block that's just below. We moved it to the block below that, so we're flying over the top of it by at least a couple of blocks height. So we shouldn't take trap danger out. So that's a little bit strange and a little bit I don't know, a little bit glitchy. So we're going to head, we'll see if we can go to a trader as well while we're out and about. See if we can get, we'll sell the stuff that we have, and we'll see if we can find anything useful. We want to see if we can buy a builder's workbench. Oh, there's a drop. It'd be rude not to go and find that also. It's up this way. We've got plenty of inventory capacity to pick stuff up, so we may as well... Oh, there we go. Right on the road. How convenient. Oh, nice. Fertilizer as well. Yep, I'll have all of that. That's great. There we go. And if we run out of inventory capacity, of course, we can always put some things in the bike. Now, let's go this way this time. So for our little project, yeah, we need these working stiffs, which we didn't really need before, because we want to see if we can pick up any rebar from there, because that way, if we can't get a builder's workbench, if we can find lots of rebar, I don't know, if we might need the builder's workbench actually, in order to be able to even craft the concrete in the first place. I don't think we do. But in order to make the rebar, we probably do, and we need rebar in order to make our concrete blocks. So if we can't make one, if we can't buy one, then we're going to have to make one. But that means waiting until we've leveled up, possibly even a couple of times, to get enough points to buy the recipe. And as I say, I've got other things I'd rather spend my points on, really. And if while we're out and about, we see some wolves, then... we'll go wolf hunting, and that is going to that's going to help our cause as well, because that will get us a few. That'll get us a couple of points too. Oh, speak of the devil, there we go. Oh, do you know what? I'll just machete him. Woo! Killed him and carved him up at the same time. Pretty impressive. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Chainsaw blade. I've already got a chainsaw blade. I've got several actually. Now that looks actually like it's the... Yeah, that looks like the Oriental sound. So I'm not sure that that's the right one that we want. Maybe the working stiff tools were down here. My skill in athletics just went up when actually all I've done is stand here. So that's interesting. I can't believe that I didn't put them on the map. Normally I would. There's another wolf. We'll have that too. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie. There's an awful lot of Edgars around here, and the wolves are aggroing on one of them. Oh. Let's just see if he's got anything on him. We'll take his brass. Quite literally. Alright, we've got a little bit of damage there, but not too much. Let's head back to the bike. So, what have we got up on this hill here? Oh my word. This looks like a horde then. Ugh. This has to be taken care of, really, doesn't it? This is, of course, why my machete is always so worn. So I can't leave this poor NPC to deal with this lot. She's vastly outnumbered. Even with her unlimited ammunition. She just shot me, I think. Nice of her. I'll keep her out of the way, shall I? It's my fault this lot spawned in, after all. Ta-da! Just what we want. A nice level up, though it won't give us the points we need for what we require. Right, there we go. So, that's a little bit of a level up. She's still shooting. I'm not quite sure what she's shooting at. We need a couple more wolves. And I was just looking at something. on top of the hill. And it seems to have vanished. I think we need to go the other way, possibly. Because there was something up the hill. I can't see it now. Before that horde interrupted my chain of thought. My train of thought. Now, up there. There's something up there, and I don't know what it is. And it's not quite what we intended to do. But nonetheless, I want to see what it is. There is something up this hill, and we have not been there before. There's a trader right there, and we do need a trader. Oh, for heaven's sake. Come on. If I can even get there, because it's on a really kind of weird round thing, and it looks quite large, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, what is this? It's huge. It's got a fence all the way around the outside of it. It's pinging in really slowly because it's so massive. It's enormous. I have no idea what it is. It's huge. Okay, so various people have told me to look out for what this possibly is, which is one part of the mod. Now I'm going to lose the chuffing bike around here. It's so hiding in the grass. So let's just see. There's a gap in the fence here. Let's just back in through it. There we go. People have told me to look out for a retirement village, but I don't know that this is it. This nurse's office, bathrooms and girls and boys. This is more like a school, isn't it? This is like a high school or something. Drop dead, Edgar. And much as I supposedly on auditorium, my goodness, on task here and supposedly trying to cafeteria, try to get myself equipped before the next horde. Well, do you know what? If we don't have our project ready for the next horde, which we quite possibly won't have, so be it. I shall just continue to do what we've been doing thus far. These are definitely classrooms. This is some sort of school, but it's absolutely vast. Gymnasium. Okay, so on about, I think, to have a little look around here. I do need feathers though, so we'll just search in there, and we'll just make sure there aren't any more zombies, because looks like we're going to be here overnight. 1806 already. So I'm just going to take a bit of a whiz around the outside, kill any Zeds there are, because we're going to have enough to deal with the ones on the inside. And then we've got lots of buildings to deal with, lots of buildings to explore and look around. So this is not the fabled retirement village. However, looks like it could be interesting. A few zombies on the outside there. We can just shoot her in the face, of course, through this. Or we could completely miss. Not at point blank range, virtually we can't. There we go. There we are. Okay, and this is the cafeteria. And there's an NPC. Okay, let's start with the nurse's office and the bathrooms. These are probably going to be locked. Yeah. Yep. They're very well guarded bathrooms, aren't they? They're very well locked up and barred. Not sure why. And one more there. There we go. Let's just put my light on here and just make sure there's no zombies around, which there probably is. There usually is. There we go. There's nothing there actually. Oh, I spoke too soon. Ah, of course he's in the boys, isn't he? Of course. Oh, and it's, by the look of it, it's an irradiated one as well, so it doesn't really make much difference whether we... Ah. Uh-oh, it's Edgar. Tinkle. We've woken them all up now. Let's just hope we don't die here. Hazmat jacket. Nice. That'll go to the traders as well. see if there's anybody else in here. Nope. Is anybody here? Nope. No, I don't think so. There's somebody above though, maybe. So we probably need to go up the stairs and just check out the nurse's office, which doesn't sound like it has a nurse in. You don't look like a nurse. There's some sort of infirmary there, I think, with lots of beds. Some more classrooms. I don't know how we're supposed to get to the nurse's office. Around here, maybe. Came up the wrong side. I don't know. Okay, so all of these doors are going to be locked. But we'll soon pick our way through them. There we go. Oops. Okay, and there's another one on the floor here. Who didn't even get a chance to move. Oh, and a medicine cabinet with nothing in it. Okay, so this must be infirmary. If this is some sort of boarding school, it's really quite... Red recipe. We'll scrap that. It's really quite forbidding looking. It's quite horrible, really. You wouldn't want to go to school here. It's really quite grim. What's in here? Oh, nice. Yes, it was definitely worth coming in here. Yep, we'll have that. And that. And that. In fact, have I still got my buff? I should have. No, I think it's worn off. So, from that point of view, let's just take our daily multivit, shall we? Oops, turn the lights off. There we go. And what time is it? 20:42. So, we're going to have to watch out because, I mean, this looks like it's going to be a safe place to spend the night. But wherever we go, we're going to have to make sure, yeah, we're going to have to make sure that we're somewhere safe for the night. That place could be it. Let's just make sure that the classrooms round and about don't have any Zeds in either. So I need my pickaxe to break in. And that way we know we're going to be reasonably secure. Could probably just break through there. Oh, there's clearly somebody in here. And it's a spider by the sound of it. Oh, or the spider is above and not in the classroom. I have no idea. Maybe they're next door. Let's check this out. Don't want to be... Yeah, this is better. Right, where are you, spider? Because his noise is going to drive me nuts all night. Nope, there's no zombies in here. There is a backpack though, so... Oops. No, that's not particularly interesting. Top zombie. Okay, very nearly that time of night. I have absolutely no idea where he is, this spider. Sounds like he's on the roof. But I don't think I've really got time to deal with him now. So, I think we go back in here for the moment. Out of his way. And we can't hide in here, which means that we are well out of the way. There's no windows or anything. And nothing is going to intrude on the night. Here we've got 112. We've got a spare bedroll because if I had a bedroll I could use that to sleep on. We do have, however, ways of increasing our health. I could even cook this meat up if I made a campfire, but I don't have any stones, so I can't do that. All my stones being smelted back at the base. We've got quite a bit of stuff here. I'm going to have to separate things out so we know what we're selling and what we're keeping. That hazmat jacket probably wants to go along with the gear that we're selling, and that iron fire axe is not. We could probably combine it with that once we can make something better, you know, once we can go up to 600, which let's just take a look at our skills. We have got how many spells? 9. So that's not any good for us at all. We need 15 for a builder's bench, and we need 30 to upgrade our skills and toolsmithing, our toolsmithing and weaponsmithing skills to full. So yes, that is a little way off. Of course, we'll get some more sort of some more points, I think, for doing our killing the wolves quest. It doesn't say it's an easy objective. Yes, crest reward, skill points +3. So that's really nice. Actually, we'll have 9. We'll have 12 to go at then, which still isn't quite what we need, but it gets us a little bit further along the way. Alright, so let's see if we've got something that we can improve our health with. This will probably help. +7. Yep, so we'll take some of that, and it will also rehydrate me. There we go, so my hydration is much better now. And obviously, taking painkillers will as well. And if I do that, I will then need to drink the other one of these, which works perfectly fine for me. There we go. Looks like we're going to have to put some of this stuff away inside the bike, and then we're going to have a bit more inventory capacity. But from here, looks like we've got a trader right next to us there. So I'll save that waypoint as a trader, and we'll save this one. And I think that one, this is a school. A boarding school, but the grimmest boarding school I have ever seen in my life. It's more like a boot camp or something. Who knows? That's exactly what it might be. I have no idea. Or a college or something. Oh, it looks like I've got an infection, actually. So let's just take some honey, which should get shot of it. There we go. Yes, it has. Very nice. And we're max health as well, so that's a bit of a result. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. We've kind of gone off-piste a little bit. This is not quite what I intended to do, but we are still going to go to the trader. The trader is right next door, so we'll take a bit of an exploration around the rest of this place, which I think is a school, and then we'll head to the trader. I'm not going to do too much of an exhaustive search here. I know there's really good loot to be had in these custom prefabs if you really search them out. But there's only so much time that I can realistically spend doing these things anyway. And then we're going to head to the trader. Then we're going to head down here, because I think actually our working stiffs are probably down here. I think I probably didn't mark them on the map because I thought we weren't going to need them. So as a result of that, I can't quite remember where I saw them, but they're certainly not in our hometown. They may be here, but I don't see 2 matching prefabs there. So there you go. I should have marked them. I should have known I'd need them. Let's see, jail. Would they be over there at all? I don't know. I might have to watch my own videos back to remember where they actually were. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know. And also feel free to leave your comments there and give me some suggestions about where you think we should go with the series. Obviously, we're still waiting for Alpha 17 to come out. Very patiently. Yeah, we will jump on that as soon as it drops. But for the time being, I hope you'll keep watching. And until the next episode, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye-bye for now.